from the bat.
Yes, because the place is pretty humid right now, and there's not much breeze blowing across the ground. As you can see, the flags just blowing there a bit, but that's a bit high. But if you look at the players' clothes, you're not seeing their clothes moving at all. So that swipe there that he made there, they were thankfully by that.
At the moment, he's batting with a donut out there. As Dookie, I believe he's getting a little frustrated, but he thinks he could get the wicket here as he runs into the ball. And it's on target. The batsman swings at the ball, and he oh my goodness, it's crushed through the cover region, and it goes for 4. Finally, after the swipes that he took, he finally connects with 1, and it goes for 4.
Well, we have to see some more of this from him. It was a good connection. The ball went all along the carpet. I was looking for it aerial, but it went all along the carpet. A textbook shot, but just he didn't actually get into that shot to play that textbook shot, but it looked like a textbook shot when he played it.
Yeah, I need to find that textbook that you saw that shot in, because I don't know what that he manufactured that shot from, because I was out of my seat looking to see where the ball went, but it surprised me to see that it was along the ground. As Dookie comes in to bowl the last ball of his over, he pitches up, he swings again, and it's true cover again, and that's back-to-back 4s there for Joman Johnny. Well played, 39 for 2 after 10. Break at the 10 overs. We have the score of 39 for 2, and we can see that Primnath was out for Duck after 6 balls. Shaw played well for his 20 from 35. Harry Haran is still out there on 2 for 13, struggling a bit, but we just saw the belligerent hitting of Joman Johnny. 2 back-to-back 4s there to end off the 10th over. Some wild swings there, but when he connects, it goes. As you can take a look at the bowling, great bowling from the opening pair of Garcia and Dookie. Garcia being the trump card, taking 2 wickets for 19 after his 5, 2 maidens, economy rate of 3.8. Actually, the both bowlers have economy rates of 3.8, so they are actually sharing the load.
Yes, we have a bowling change here. I think that's Ali has come in, take up the attack on the Brian Lara Pavilion end. I think he's going to bowl, it seems to me, his leg break, or yes, it is leg break. Getting a little movement away from the right-hander, pitching around middle stump, and keeper collecting way outside of the off stump there.
Yes, he's the first spinner to extract any kind of bounce and turn on this wicket for the day, and he's doing it with his leg spin with his second ball of the match. Oh, that's beautifully bowled there by Ali. Nice flight and guile and bounce and turn. Everything is in sync with this leg spinner here.
There we see the first slip catch that ball. It passed straight by past the keeper straight on his right side.
Yes, as he comes in for the 3rd ball of his over, gets a little closer there to Harry Haran, who comes forward and plays it down.
I think what this bowler needs to do, Ali, he getting the movements off of the pitch. What he needs to do, he needs to flight this ball a little more, so it get the time that when it drop, it will take.
Well, he did get some good. Well, he did get some good flight with his second ball, and there he gets some flight there with this ball. Good bounce and turn, narrowly missing the edge of Harry Haran. He's troubling the batsman, and Harry Haran continues to struggle out there in the middle. I do enjoy watching some leg spin bowling, being a former leg spinner myself. As Ali comes back into bowl, he throws it up there. It's met on the full by Harry Haran, and he plays down to mid-on, but there's no run.
That is more like it. What I'm saying, you give that ball the air that it needs. This batsman, you surely can trap him.
As is the final ball of his over, no run of the overs thus far. As he throws out that a little closer there, and it's given wide, narrowly missing the pad of the batsman, and it's given wide. No turn there on this occasion.
Well, that delivery there, he has pulled it down. That's why he got that result there.
And he comes in here to bowl the final ball of his over. Gets it. Oh, that's a googly. That's well bowled by the bowler. It was turned down, but it came off the pad of the batsman. And it's 40 for 2 after 11. We're back to action here at the Queen's Park Oval, and we see that the Kerala Cricket League touring team is on 40 for 2 after 11 overs. The opening bowling pair of Garcia and Duki had kept the batsmen of the KCL quite quiet, but now they have a change in bowling. They had a change earlier. The previous over, it was Ali coming to bowl some leg spin. Only one run coming off his over, which was a wide. And now we're seeing from the media center end, we see Matthew De Costa coming to bowl some off spin here. So we're looking to see spin from both ends. Could we be seeing the reincarnation of the spin twins?
And there, Kerala team need 258 runs to win from 174 balls.
Yes, that is a tall ask at this moment, seeing that the required rate is 8.9 and their current rate is 3.6, as De Costa gives some flight to Johnny, who obliges, but it hits it straight to the cover fielder for no run.
I think this guy, Johnny here, he's in a no-nonsense mood. Anytime you pitch it where he likes it, he's going to go after it, especially the spinners.
Yes, and De Costa gives him a lot of flight there. So let's see what he's going to follow it up with. Another flighted ball, and it goes down to the long off fielder there. Well collected. There's only one run there. De Costa is really trying to tease him with that flight to see if he could throw him into the shot, seeing that they have the fielders long on and long off back for that shot.
There we see Johnny looking at his blade on the non-striker end there a little while ago. He didn't get good connection on it. He's just checking to see if it pick up any split edge.
It looks like they have a similar ploy here to Harry Haran. Flighted there by De Costa, and he's bowled him! What a beautiful ball there! No. A beautiful ball there. Flight, bounce and turn, disturbs the stumps, and Harry Haran is going back to the pavilion with a score on 41 for 3. So we're back to action here at the Queen's Park Oval. We just saw the dismissal of Harry Haran, who was struggling out there for a while there, and he fell to the flight and guile of Matthew De Costa, who was able to bowl him down there with a beautiful ball. Now we see young Kewal walking out to the crease to face up to De Costa. Clint, it looks like they are in a spot of bother here, the KCL team.
Yes, but they have put themselves in that position because you have a batsman there who was out there for quite a while, and he wasn't even troubling the scoreboard at all. I don't know for what reason they had sent him out there, and he was soaking up a lot of balls. His contribution was only 2.
Yes, only 2 runs he had to contribute to the total of 41. So the mass score came from Shaw so far. Now we have to wait and see how Kawal and Johnny attacks this bowling. Now Johnny has shown his intent from ball 1.
And I quite agree with him. I mean, your team is down, you're far behind, and you need to get some sort of boundaries coming by or some partnership building there. And I think he's on a mission, and if he get through with it, he could well bring back his team on course.
Yes, he's refusing to be tied down by the bowling attack of the Queen's Park Cricket Club, but now his partner Kewal has a face up to Matthew De Costa as he comes with the first ball with the flight. Oh, that's a good ball there by De Costa. Didn't turn that much, but it was bang on target. Just a little bit of flight, not too much this time, and it got through. Batsman played it down as no runs there, a dot ball. De Costa comes in to bowl his 5th ball. And there's some flight there again. Good bowling, sloppy fielding by the slip fielder. That was not supposed to go through. And now the batsmen are coming through for 2 runs. That was not supposed to be 2 runs there. The fielder, it was supposed to be cleaned up. That was poor fielding there by the second slip.
This was a well-pitched delivery there by De Costa, finding the edge, and it just dropped short of the slips field man there. They're pointing where the ball dropped, but either one of them make an effort to stop it.
And if you can remember, in the first innings, Kawal was bowling and he pulled up a cramp, and he looks like he's still hobbling at the moment, but he's valiant enough to come out and face up to De Costa, who pitches up the ball to him. And at the end of the over, the score is 43 for 3. So yeah, we see the bowling of Ali coming back to bowl to Johnny again, playing it quite aggressively. But Ali has been bowling well, and I enjoy seeing these leg spinners on display here as Ali comes into bowl again, flighted up. Oh, a swipe there by Johnny. Good bounce and turn by Ali. Now Ali is doing everything right. Johnny is doing what he wants, but there is no result so far. But you see some good sportsmanship there by Ali tying the shoelaces of Kawal. So good sportsmanship all around. I'm still trying to figure out Mr. Johnny, but I think I haven't figured out is hit or miss. So the umpire just waits as one of the bills blown off, and he just fix it now.
I think it's a stump.
Yeah, the stump. Just making sure that everything is in order here. Don't want to have any issues going into this game as Ali comes into bowl to Johnny. Flight and turn. Johnny hits the ball and it goes down to the long on boundary for 4. So apparently the ploy portrayed by Johnny is working. Hit or miss.
Yes,
It's work out. It's 13 from 11 for him.
Well, this is what the doctor has ordered on his end, that you need to go after it. You need to get something on that scoreboard. You need to bring us back on par because we are far behind. And you get good connection at least at 2 or 3 balls in the over, it's going to bring us back.
Yes, and we see that he's going along well here as Ali continues to him. Flights it up nicely. Oh, and he gets batted. Pulls it down to this mid-wicket region there where the fielder picks up the ball and throws it in to the bowler. It's only 1 run there. So, apparently, Johnny has gotten his rules of how he's going to set about this game, and he's going to stick to it no matter what. As Kawal takes his guard here to face up to Ali, we will be expecting the ball to turn back into him, but as we saw in the previous over, the last ball of the previous over, Ali is able to throw in that wrong and get the ball to move away from him as we see him come into bowl here. Oh, yeah, as I mentioned, the ball bounce and turn. A little movement away from the batsman. He edges it down. It goes down to the third man. The fielder gets the ball, gets it back into the keeper, and there's 2 runs there. He didn't read that ball there. And again, Ali is troubling the batsman.
Yes, he had surprised him there with the googly because the left-hander would look for the ball coming into him because he's a right-handed leg spinner, so he would look for that ball coming in. He wouldn't be expecting that ball leaving him.
Yes, so Ali showing all his tricks on display today as he comes into the bowl against him. And next ball moving away, Kawal is able to get the bat down, and that brings to the end of the 13th over, 50 for 3.
Yes, welcome back again, viewers. As start of the 14th over, we have De Costa is going to continue with the attack. A partnership of 9 runs between these 2 batsmen here in the wicket. Yes, Kawal is on 4 and Johnny's on 14.
Yes, and Johnny is the aggressor, not only in this partnership, but I believe in the whole batting lineup. He's swiping at anything that he sees fit and even connecting well with some of them. As De Costa is continuing to do his business from the media center, and he tempts the batsman with a lot of flight and guile. Will he see it again here? Again, he throws it up there for Johnny. Oh! And what just happened there? Did he get bowled? Was he run out? The umpire says nothing because he took a wild swipe there, but apparently he was in his crease when the ball hit the stump. So no wicket and no run in that ball.
What they were asking for there, they were asking for a stumping out because when he made this swipe, he was seemed to be out of his crease a bit, but he had got back in time.
Yes, but the umpire says no, so the game goes on, and De Costa continuously going with his plan of throwing the ball up and with the flight as he throws it up again to Johnny, who swipes again, but it goes straight to the short mid wicket for no run.
Yes, he going at a shot to hit it somewhere down cow corner, but he didn't pick up that shot cleanly. He just went to by the short mid wicket there. Now we see them making a fielding change. They're sending short mid wicket out at cow corner, and they're bringing the short square leg back down at short mid wicket there.
Yes, they have another flighted ball there. He tucks it again this time, goes down to long on just for 1. So Johnny's going about his business as he sees fit. Now the Costa has a challenge of bowling to the left-handed Kawal, get the ball to bounce and turn, but I think he will relish this opportunity bowling to the left-hander, getting the ball to bounce and turn with his captain there in first slip, and now we have a second slip as well. So the keeper and them will be salivating, waiting for the ball to bounce and turn, hopefully getting that edge there as the Costa comes into bowl. Nice flighted ball there, goes straight back to the Costa. That's the one bounce before it reaches him, so he's going about his business well. 3 balls so far.
There we see the square leg umpire walking in there. They are signaling it's the end of the over. The presiding umpire still standing his grounds.
Wait. I believe the batsman's out. We are unaware of what's going on, but at the moment it's 51 for 3 and 51 for 4, and I believe Kawal is out.
Well, either he's out caught. Because what looked to be a spectator's catch off the ground. We see the batsman marching off to the pavilion. Yeah, that shot there. What we know as a spectator's catch, what the umpire was saying is when he made the shot, is the bat that hit the turf and the ball hit somewhere high on the bat. Yeah, and it's spooned back to the down to the bowler for a catch.
Yes, you're right there. We thought it was a spectator's catch, but apparently it was a catch, and he was given the match in orders back to the pavilion. So Kawal had his brief stint there out in the middle, is now back in the shed. De Costa gets his second wicket, and now the score is 51 for 4 after 13.4 overs. And Johnny is now joined by Panus, who bowled well in the first innings, but now we have to see his prowess with the bat.
Well, let's see what Punus has to offer here together with Johnny. They need to build a partnership if they are to reach anywhere close to 298 for victory.
Yes, the Costa is going along well here. He has 2 more balls in this over. Can he pick up any more wickets as he comes into bowl to Panus? Flight and guile again and gets the ball to turn back in. Not as much to hit the wicket, but he's troubling the batsman. All ends up here.
This is a ball pitching outside of the off stump there, and they see the batsman going to play a shot. Like it's a sweep that he's going to play, and he's going to drag it across from there to the onside, which I think he could play that same shot, but he could send it through the offside.
So the last ball of the Costa's over here. It's a little flatter there, and it's hooked away to cow corner for 4. Bad bowling there. The one loose delivery there from the Costa was dispatched to the boundary, and the score now moves on to 55 for 4 after 14. So we'd like to welcome our viewers back to the action here at the Queen's Park Oval, and as we look now in the striking crease, it is Johnny. Yes, he has been the entertaining factor here today. So we look to see if he'll continue with his entertaining stroke play and look to find the boundary against Ali. As Ali comes into bowl here, rips it back into him. That's a googly, but he plays along the ground, straight to the cover, short cover, which is Matthew De Costa, well fielded. So I'm not sure if he's reading the ball off the wicket or if he's seeing the ball variating in turn. But either way, he's getting back the ball and playing his shots.
Well, his intention is clear. According to where the ball pitch, he's just looking to get the blade onto it.
Yes, he gets some flight there from Ali, and he tugs it down to the middle fielder and for no run.
I don't think Johnny have time to read. I don't think Johnny have time to read the ball off of the spinner's hand through the rotation. Look at his wrist, the rotation and the ball in the air, or even if the ball drop, all he's looking to do is get that blade onto that ball.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get the ball before it bounces, like just get back to it, but it has worked out for him so far. He's 15 from 17, and I think that they're trying a different ploy now. They have a man at a very short mid wicket there to see if it will come into play. Flight in the ball, it pierces the gap between that fielder there, and a valiant effort there by the long on fielder, but it goes all the way for 4, and it continues to be the German Johnny show.
Yes, it was a good execution of shots straight back down the wicket. The long on fieldsman run across, tried to make a spectacular stop, but he had helped it he had helped it to go to the boundary as well for 4.
Yes, a valiant effort there by the fielder and long on, but he could not stop that. And that's 4 runs. And the fielder that was placed, it's short, the very short mid wicket there, didn't even make an attempt. It went by him. It bustled by him. He couldn't. He didn't have a chance.
Right now, it's a Johnny show.
So to bring the fielder even closer this time, will that stop Joman Johnny as it's flighted? Oh, well left by Joman Johnny. So he's showing his array of skills here that he not only could belligerently hit the ball to the boundary, but he can be mindful and leave the ball alone.
Yes, that's good of him. You know, they're looking for he to go at everything, and he just showed them I can pad that one out.
That's a little short at him. I think he got the edge there. There was an edge. I believe it was an edge.